Greetings, classmates. Our prompt for this discussion, make the case why the concept of Western civilization is relevant today. My first thought was, is it? Is the concept of Western civilization relevant? Well, the prompt presupposes this, so okay, we'll go with that. What context of relevance are we talking about? In this case, I'm going to presume that it's strictly an academic context. So how are we defining Western civilization? I wanted to see what a broad synthesis definition would look like. So I tried an experiment using Microsoft's Copilot AI. I prompted it to write a one-paragraph summary of what is meant by the term Western civilization. This is what it generated. Western civilization refers to the cultural, social, and historical heritage of Europe and its descendants, particularly in the Americas and other regions influenced by European colonization. It encompasses the legacy of ancient Greece and Rome, the development of Christianity, the Renaissance, the Enlightenment, and the Industrial Revolution. This civilization is characterized by its emphasis on individualism, rationalism, democracy, human rights, and scientific progress. The term also implies the spread of Western values, political systems, and technological advances throughout the world, shaping global history and contemporary societies. This definition needs some cleanup, but it identifies the classical and modern elements, civics, and a measured recognition of colonialism, and doesn't have a placement of value judgment anywhere in the text. So overall, it's not bad. I admit I was actually surprised. I think Birken would likely find the summary too broad, arguing against the traditional classic interpretation, preferring a more Germanic Alpine origin. Bizer would likely have approved of the broader definition, ideological and Christian in nature, of the summary. Appiah would probably argue that it gives too much credit to the Mediterranean world, preferring a more contemporary Northwestern origin, somewhat similar to Birken's. Royal would, being more of a classicist himself, would probably be okay with the definition as it is for the most part. I see the summary as a good starting point, but there's more nuance to the concept of Western civilization. The complexity of what Western civilization is, and just as important, what it is not, and why in both cases, as well as an understanding of who's making the case. These are all important questions to interpreting Western civilization's relevance. How someone defines Western civilization gives you a lot of information about their ideology, philosophy, and theology. Who they credit, who they don't credit, and why. How certain they are in their convictions about Western civilization, or someone's repudiation of Western civilization as a concept, and their reasons why, also reveals quite a bit. I think these are all reasons why the concept of Western civilization is relevant. But all of this only answers the one question: is the concept of Western civilization relevant today? In my interpretation, yes, the concept of Western civilization is relevant today. The real question is, now what? How are we going to apply the concept? Thank you for taking the time to watch this video.